You might think that you'd be a hero in crisis, but you most likely wouldn't, and this is the reason why. In fact, most people take out their camera and start recording or pass on by thinking somebody else has got the situation. And it's because of the bystander theory or bystander effect. And it's that famous story of that woman decades and decades ago in New York City who late at night was being unalived, and all the neighbors heard and nobody went for help because everybody thought somebody else would take care of it. So don't be part of this bystander theory, which is the psychological concept that explains why individuals are less likely to help someone in distress when other people are present. The more bystanders there are, the less personal responsibility each individual person feels. The three big reasons behind why we all get sucked into this bystander effect is the diffusion of responsibility. People assume someone else will step in, so they don't feel personally responsible to do so. The second is social influence. So if others appear calm, individuals may doubt whether help is really needed. If you imagine a big crisis with a lot of people around, everybody is standing around videotaping or just like chatting with each other, gawking. But people aren't running around looking panicked, except for people at the core of the crisis. But doesn't mean it's not a massive crisis happening right there. And the last key aspect is the fear of judgment. Some hesitate to act because they fear looking foolish or like they're overreacting. So if you want to be the hero, this is how you overcome it and you step in. Be aware of the effect and recognize when it's happening. Look around, see if anybody's stepping in. If not, step in, but like really pay attention. Take initiative. If you see someone in need, act rather than assume somebody else will. And lastly, I learned this one when I just did the Stop the Bleed course, which they say, first, make sure you're safe. And second, look at somebody, directly point at them and say, you call 911. Because people most likely don't call 911. It's actually insane because everybody else assumes somebody else has already done it. So you look at somebody very specific and you go, you call 911, you assign it. Like it says, give direct responsibility. Instead of saying, someone call 911, point at someone and say, you. There's how you be a hero. All right, bye.